Teacher Talking Sports, what it does, what it do, how we livin'. Let's continue our series of NFL Mount Rushmores. This will be the 15th of 32 teams I've done. Today is the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Jaguars have been a franchise since 1995, yet to make a Super Bowl appearance in their history. Again, try to name the four best players in franchise history as a subjective list. Let me know in the comments if you agree, if you disagree, who you would go with. I'll be naming the players in alphabetical order by last name. They are not ranked. Starting with Tony Boselli. Congrats to Tony Boselli, 2022 Hall of Fame inductee. The first ever draft pick by the Jaguars, taken second overall in the 1995 NFL Draft. Fortunately, his career only lasted 7 seasons. He says shoulder surgery kind of went wrong and was never able to get back on the field, but boy, was he arguably the best left tackle in the league for much of those 7 seasons. 5 straight Pro Bowls from 1996 to 2000. 3 straight times was a first-team All-Pro from 97 to 99. Tony Boselli, mountain of a man, listed at 6'7", 324 pounds, a member of the Hall of Fame All 1990s team. Tony Boselli, the first choice for the Jaguars Mount Rushmore. Next, we got Maurice Jones-Drew. Jones-Drew was taken 60th overall in the second round of the 2006 NFL Draft. Played 8 seasons for the Jaguars from 2006 to 13. Named to 3 Pro Bowls and was a first-team All-Pro in 2011. That season, he led the league with 1,606 rushing yards. That was the third of 3 consecutive seasons, going over the century mark. Had 13 rushing touchdowns as a rookie, finishing as the runner-up for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Also had 12 in 2008 and 15 rushing touchdowns in 2009. For his career, for his 8 seasons with the Jaguars, he did play a little bit with the Raiders in 2014. So with the Jaguars, rushed for 8,071 yards, 68 touchdowns while catching 335 passes and adding 11 scores through the receiving game. Maurice Jones-Drew is the second player in the Jaguars Mount Rushmore. Next, we got easily the best receiver in franchise history, Jimmy Smith. Jimmy Smith was taken the second round by the Cowboys in 1992, the 36th pick overall. Missed the 1993 season with appendicitis. Did not play again. Played 7 games in 1992 with Dallas. Did not play again until 1995 with the Jaguars, where he ended up playing 11 seasons. In those 11 seasons, he was named to 5 straight Pro Bowls from 97 to 2001. Caught 862 passes for 12,287 yards and 67 touchdowns. Jimmy Smith led the league with 116 receptions in 1999. Went over 1,000 yards 9 times in his 11 seasons with the Jaguars. His career high was 1,636 in that 1999 season. Jimmy Smith played 16 games nearly every year, 9 of his 11 years with the team, so someone who was reliable, who you knew would be on the field every day. Jimmy Smith is the third member of the Jaguars Mount Rushmore, and last, met a chick once and she running back like Fred Taylor. Shout out to FABOLOUS for that. Fred Taylor, taken 9th overall in the first round of the 1998 NFL Draft. Played 11 seasons for the Jaguars before briefly playing 2 years with the Patriots. Amazingly, despite rushing for over 1,000 yards 7 times in his career, he was only named to 1 Pro Bowl in 2007, so I don't understand how that happened. But anyhow, for the Jaguars in his 11 seasons, Fred Taylor rushed for 11,271 yards and 62 scores, adding 286 receptions and 8 receiving touchdowns. 14 touchdowns as a rookie, rushing touchdowns. 12 rushing touchdowns in his third NFL season. For his career, averaged 4.6 rushing yards per carry, twice going over 5 yards a carry in 2006 and 2007. Fred Taylor is the fourth and final member of the Jaguars Mount Rushmore. So let's go over it again in alphabetical order by last name. We got Tony Boselli, we got Maurice Jones-Drew, we got Jimmy Smith, and we got Fred Taylor. As I do with all of these, let's name a bunch of honorable mentions for the Jaguars. Mark Brunell, probably the best quarterback in franchise history. John Henderson, Brad Meester, Rashean Mathis, Keenan McCardle, Marcus Stroud, Tony Brackens, Calais Campbell, John Henderson, Kevin Hardy, and Jalen Ramsey, just to name a few honorable mentions for the Jacksonville Jaguars. That'll do it. 15 of 32 teams done. Tomorrow, when I'm done with tomorrow, we'll have reached the halfway point, and I'm doing the Kansas City Chiefs, and let me tell you, that is going to be a challenging one. Briefly went over it, and it's going to be hard to limit it to 4, so stay tuned for that. But definitely appreciate all of you, appreciate all the new subscribers. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe, please. Don't forget to like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.